What if the love you've been searching for your entire life has nothing to do with finding the right person? What if it's about finding the right version of yourself? 800 years ago, a Persian poet named Rumi discovered something that modern psychology is only now catching up to. You can't truly love anyone until you become whole within yourself. Today, I'm revealing his 5 mystical paths to complete wholeness. Personal story, the desperate search. 3 years ago, I was convinced that finding the one would finally make me happy. I went through relationship after relationship, each time thinking, this is it. This person will complete me. But every relationship ended the same way, with me feeling even more empty than before. I was using other people to fill a void inside myself that I didn't even know existed. Then a friend handed me a collection of Rumi's poetry and said, "Stop looking for love out there. Start looking in here." She pointed to her heart. That moment changed everything. Jalaluddin Rumi lived in 13th century Persia, now modern-day Afghanistan and Iran. He wasn't just a poet, he was a Sufi mystic who spent his life exploring the depths of human consciousness and divine love. Rumi's life transformed when he met a wandering mystic named Shams. Their connection was so profound that when Shams disappeared, Rumi's grief cracked him open. From that breaking came his greatest wisdom. Rumi taught that human love is a gateway to something much deeper, a love that connects you to your true self, to others, and to the infinite. He wrote about love not as an emotion, but as the fundamental force of existence itself. Path 1. The wound is where the light enters. Path number 1. Embrace your brokenness as the doorway to wholeness. Rumi taught that our wounds aren't weaknesses, they're portals to transformation. We spend so much energy trying to hide our pain, pretending we're not broken, wearing masks of perfection. But Rumi said that the crack is where the light enters you. Your brokenness is your beauty. I used to be ashamed of my failed relationships, my anxiety, my moments of weakness. Then I realized those experiences gave me empathy, depth, and the ability to connect with others authentically. This doesn't mean dwelling in pain. It means acknowledging that every heartbreak, every failure, every moment you felt shattered, actually cracked you open to receive more love, more wisdom, more light. Practice. Tonight, write down 3 painful experiences from your past. Then write what each one taught you, or how it opened you up. You'll start to see that your wounds have been shaping you into who you're meant to become. Path 2. Love yourself first, then overflow. Path 2. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Rumi taught that love begins within and then radiates outward, not the other way around. This isn't about selfish narcissism. It's about becoming so full of love for yourself that it naturally overflows to others. When you're desperately seeking love from others, you're actually trying to use them to fix something only you can heal. I realized I was treating relationships like emotional rescue missions. I needed them to validate me, complete me, save me. But Rumi taught that another person can't complete you. They can only meet the wholeness you've already cultivated in yourself. Rumi's wisdom is that when you fall in love with your own soul, with your quirks, your journey, your authentic self, you stop needing someone else to make you feel worthy. Instead, you find someone who celebrates the wholeness you've already achieved. Practice. Spend 10 minutes every morning doing something just for yourself. Not productivity, not achievement, just pure self-care and self-appreciation. Watch how your relationships transform when you stop needing them and start enjoying them. Path 3. Surrender control and trust the journey. Path 3. Stop trying to control love and let it move through you like water. Rumi taught that the ego's need to control is what blocks love's natural flow. We create checklists for the perfect partner, timelines for when love should happen, rules for how relationships should unfold. Then we're devastated when life doesn't follow our script. Rumi said to dance with life like a whirling dervish, completely surrendered to the music, trusting the spin even when you can't see where you're going. That's how love works. The more you try to control it, the more it eludes you. I used to have a detailed plan. Meet someone by 28, engaged by 30, married by 32. When life didn't follow my timeline, I felt like a failure. Then I surrendered my agenda and asked, what if love knows better timing than I do? 6 months after I stopped forcing things, I met someone incredible, but it happened in a way I never could have planned or predicted. That's the magic of surrender. Practice. Identify one area where you're trying to control your love life or relationships. Write it down, then ceremonially let it go. Burn the paper. Throw it in water, whatever feels right. Tell the universe, I trust your timing. Path 4, see the divine in everyone. Path 4, recognize that every person you meet is a mirror reflecting aspects of yourself and the divine. Rumi taught that we're all connected through one universal love. This is Rumi's most mystical teaching. There is no other. Every person who triggers you, attracts you, or challenges you is showing you something about yourself. They're all teachers in disguise. When someone annoys you, they're showing you what you can't accept in yourself. When you're attracted to someone, you're recognizing in them qualities your soul is calling you to develop. When someone hurts you, they're revealing wounds that need your attention. I used to think some people were just toxic and should be avoided. Then I realized every difficult person in my life was teaching me boundaries, self-respect or compassion. They weren't punishments, they were curriculum. This doesn't mean staying in harmful situations. It means recognizing the lesson, learning it, and moving forward with wisdom rather than bitterness. Practice and think of someone who really bothers you. Ask yourself, what is this person teaching me about myself? What quality do they have that I judge or deny in myself? In this single practice will transform all your relationships. Path 5, dissolve into love itself. The ultimate path is dissolving the boundary between you and love itself. Rumi taught that you're not seeking love. You are love seeking to remember itself. This is the deepest mystery. Love isn't something you find or achieve. It's what you are at your core when you strip away all the fear, ego, and false identities. You're not a person trying to find love. You're love temporarily pretending to be a person. Rumi's most profound insight was that the separation we feel from others, from love, from ourselves, is an illusion. We're already whole. We're already connected. We're already swimming in an ocean of love. We've just forgotten. When I finally understood this, everything shifted. I stopped chasing love and started recognizing it everywhere, in a stranger's smile, in morning sunlight, in my own heartbeat. Love wasn't something outside me to acquire. It was my true nature to remember. This is what Rumi meant when he wrote that the love you seek is seeking you. You're not looking for love. You're love looking for itself in every encounter, every moment, every breath. These 5 paths aren't separate journeys. They're different facets of the same transformation. When you embrace your wounds, love yourself first, surrender control, see the divine in others, and remember you are love itself, you become whole. The result? You stop desperately seeking someone to complete you and start overflowing with love to share. Your relationships transform from needy to nourishing, from anxious to peaceful, from incomplete to whole, meeting whole. This is Rumi's ultimate gift. The recognition that the love story you've been waiting for, it wasn't with another person. It's with yourself, with life, with existence itself. And once you discover that love, every relationship becomes a celebration rather than a rescue mission. I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 mystical paths speaks to your heart right now? Are you struggling with wounds, self-love, control, seeing others, or remembering your true nature? Share in the comments which path you're committing to explore. And if you want to go deeper into Rumi's wisdom, I've created a free Rumi's Love Journey guide with daily practices for each of these 5 paths. The download link is in the description. It's my gift to support your journey to wholeness.